How's it going? This is Search Nav Support. It's August 10th, and we're going to talk about what we released for this iteration. So I'll go ahead and pass it over to Trevor.
Thanks, Lauren. From design this iteration, I worked on the design for the Google Cloud partner page. This was a page where we wanted to make some updates, not only in the experience, but also bring it in line with our Slippers design system. So it was a template that not only affected the Google Cloud partner page, but a few other partner pages as well. So really excited to be able to make that change and get that live. I also made progress on the learning and planning for our Q3 design thinking initiative. So that's progressing well. Lots planned and upcoming over the next week or so here. So yeah, really excited to keep that moving. So that's it for me. I'll pass it over to Tammy.
Thank you. So this iteration, I basically was doing all the translations for our solutions pages. I finally finished. I'm just fixing a little small thing Megan found, but yeah, it's going to be ready to merge to today. So I'm really happy about it. Thanks, Megan, because I was sending a lot of review for her, but she could do everything. Thank you. And yeah, that's it for me. I'll pass to Megan.
Yeah, high praise for Tammy. She's just knocking out those pages on like sometimes 3 or 4 a day. So thank you so much. I know that's it's a lot of like mind melding work, but I'm glad that's a huge feature we got done. In this iteration, some nav updates. We had a German translation. There's some like word corrections, and in the MR I snuck some updates. There were links in our translated nav content that weren't going to their translated pages, like the pricing page, because that was newly translated. So I updated those links to make sure we were using the up-to-date translated routes. We had a nav release this week, so I pushed that through. I fixed a bug that was on our partner page. We were using anchor links throughout the page, and whoever made it was awesome. Like it took the name of the partner and made that into its anchor link, made it super simple to use. This bug just popped up because we added one password, and turns out you can't have a number in an anchor link and also work with document query selector. So I think that's anyone that works with one password's got to be experiencing that same. They should be changing their name, but that's all fixed. And then a big chunk of my work this iteration was around Contentful. Reading up on the docs, I participated in a few discovery and project planning syncs with the Contentful team. And I've been working with Javi to come up with an ideal like integration with the CMS and the nav, in that we kind of pivoted to a broader scope of work in how might we, or is it worth rebuilding the nav to make it more performant, work better with the CMS, et cetera. So we started looking into those things, and we're going to be carrying that work into the next iteration for sure. Yeah, I'll pass it off to Javi.
Thanks, Megan. This iteration worked with a few smaller tickets and then some big ticket items. One, a small SEO change. Essentially, SEO team wanted a small little change in our head, so then we changed out one little thing. That was a quick little win. I had some partner merge requests. It looks like they wanted to add some apps into the technology partner page, so those are also little quick wins. I went through the spreadsheet for the second round LQA and pretty much tried to close out as many of those that were still open as possible. So the NEMAR for that should be merging soon. I had one small issue with translated content in terms of GA attributes, and really like how to fire some events with Vimeo, which is sometimes frustrating, but we'll get that across the finish line. And then big ticket item that Megan just talked about was the discovery for how the CMS works. That is a doozy of an issue. I won't go further into that. If you want to learn more about that, there's a lot of conversation that me and Megan have had over there with lots of feedback from engineering managers. So we'll keep working through that and see if we can find a solution. I think that's it for me. Pass it back over to Lauren.
So Dennis submitted an issue at the beginning of this iteration, kind of notifying us that G tag is firing twice. That's bad. It's like a lot of strips. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's the nav. We'll just remove GTM from it. That's going to fix it for sure. And long to my surprise, it did not. So we're going to keep looking at it, but it's just an example of like when you're so sure that it's that thing that's doing the thing, maybe it isn't. And that's happened recently a couple times to me. So with that, we'll close it out. Good iteration, and we'll see everyone next time.